What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Avengers Endgame, aka Avengers 4, aka Infinity War Part 2. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of Marvel DC videos. And we are giving away tickets for Captain Marvel, but there's only 1 or 2 days left before I pick the winners. All you do is go to @Warstu on Instagram and let me know that you are entering by commenting on my latest picture, and also at the end of next month, actually this month, now we're in March, we are giving away the Hasbro Infinity Gauntlet, which is absolute fire. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and let me know down below who's your favorite superhero or supervillain. So recently, Tom Hiddleston has confirmed that he will be starring in his own TV show on the Disney streaming service, and he won't just be narrating it. And also, this is in phase 4, and also Kevin Feige has backed this up by saying that the streaming service is canon to the MCU. So whatever happens in the streaming service is happening concurrently, or in the past, or in the future, or in the present day as the MCU movies. So it is all going to expand in phase 4, which is awesome, which means I'm not going to have to wait 2 to 3 years to see our favorite characters again. And also, getting 10 episodes on the Disney streaming service could actually be better than getting a 2.5-hour movie. Why? Because 10 episodes, 10 hours, give or take, the same budget as a movie is what they're saying, which is very interesting. So we've come across a very interesting theory that could tie back to everything we've said, and also it could tie back to the reason Loki acted so freaking weird in Avengers Infinity War, but I don't know if the Russos will go down this, so I will link it down below. So in Infinity War, Doctor Strange sends the Time Stone and the Tesseract into the future to Tony, who studies them and creates a suit/gauntlet that can be used to wield the stones to defeat Thanos and reverse the snap. I really like this theory of Doctor Strange sending the Time Stone into the future. So this is the theory in my own interpretation or extension of the theory or other similar ones. So this one is actually pretty interesting. So we know Strange wanted to keep Tony alive for some reason. Could it be that he knew he was the only one capable of recreating a gauntlet or device that could wield the stones and reverse the snap? Tony definitely has the brains to achieve this. And as we see at the end of Infinity War, the gauntlet is damaged and perhaps cannot be used to reverse the snap, but perhaps has some use and power, as Thanos used it to escape from Thor and survive the Avengers. I believe at some point after Doctor Strange uses the Time Stone to see 14 million plus futures, out comes Strange contacts Loki in the past via time projection and explains the imminent danger and his plan to reverse it. He contacts him either during Infinity War opening on the Asgard ship or during/before Thor Ragnarok. So meeting with Loki. Before he died, Doctor Strange explained his plan. Hence Loki's bold statement to Thor. The stones were sent forward in time to Tony to allow him to study the stones and build his own gauntlet to wield them. We know Elite Lego set for Avengers Endgame is of Tony's built/suit room. Once he has complete this, the stones return to Loki and Strange as we see in Infinity War, and thus given to Thanos to avoid a time paradox. This could be why Loki summons the Tesseract in the same way Strange summons the Time Stone, as it is reappearing from the future into the present. And I'm gonna add my own thoughts on. So obviously when the stones are engaged, they light up in a certain way, which both the Time Stone and the Space Stone actually did do. So back to Tony and his new suit/gauntlet. Bill, Endgame will consist of Avengers facing Thanos to gather the stones and reverse the snap using Tony's new gauntlet. I think the healing particles Ant-Man collects are critical in helping Tony wield the stones, or they are integral into Tony's creation to help reverse the snap. So pretty interesting. Strange also contacted Ant-Man through the quantum realm to explain his plan. In Doctor Strange solo movie, we know his spirit traveled to the quantum realm with the help of the Sorcerer Supreme. Another extreme idea is Strange created a time loop, trapping Thanos unknown to everyone, and Ant-Man is the only one who escaped this time loop from being in the quantum realm. Also, I'm dying to see Cap in an epic final scene wielding Thor's original hammer, and we know time travel of some kind is present in Endgame. So perhaps the original hammer will have a cameo and his shield, and the other, or even better, Iron Man in his new suit embedded with the stones, wielding the original hammer, using the power of the Infinity Stones whilst defending himself with Cap's shield in the other hand. So this is pretty interesting because yes, I've gone over a bunch of Doctor Strange theories, but I've never gone over this one. So yes, I did go over the fact that he sent the stone to the future, but contacting Loki is pretty interesting because we are led to believe now that this is not a movie about stealing the stones from Thanos because he would realize, and I said this weeks ago. So I also said it wasn't going to be a simple snatch and grab. So essentially they're going to recreate the stones, copy the stones, because in a movie, Iron Man recreated an element or made an element. So it would make sense if this was the case. Now, the fact that Loki can and is going to be a central part of a TV show on the Disney streaming service, and Loki is going to be the main star. They haven't revealed any plot details about that. So let's say they do go back to the scene in New York. If they are going to go and change the past, then that version of Loki could survive till the current day and make it post Endgame. So in that fact, Loki would have died in the pathetic scene in Infinity War, which obviously we can't blame the Russos because the Russos don't write the scripts. They are directors. You blame the screenwriters. So let's say Loki did actually die in that scene, but obviously because of the time travel or multiverse or something like that, a different version of Loki could come forward to the current day. Thus for me making endless videos about Loki surviving is actually real, because I can't really see them doing, although they have thousands of years to do that, I can't really see them doing a TV show about Loki all being set in the past. If Tom Hiddleston is supposed to be the main star of this, he would have to age and would look very different, unless they're going to do some kind of Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury de-aging on Hiddleston so he can play a younger version of Loki, but I can't really see it happening like this. So within this theory, there are a lot of good ideas that I thought should be shared, revealed, confirmed about what could have happened, because I think definitely Ant-Man is key. Strange definitely sent the time stone somewhere, and it very much looked like Loki also sent the stone somewhere because it magically reappeared. So I honestly think that no one has any clue, no YouTuber, no blogger, no vlogger, no Instagrammer, no tweeter. I honestly think no one's got any idea what is coming in this movie, because it's interesting that all these leaks keep coming out. Yet we know Loki is in the next movie, yet there's been no leak about Loki. Why not? Because Loki is the most important character in the movie. In theory, Loki could finish Thanos off himself. He could chuck him into another dimension. There's a popular idea that Thanos is going to be chucked into the quantum realm and left there to die. I mean, I don't really think that's going to happen because Marvel don't tend to like to recycle the same character. But Warstu, you said that Ultron is going to reappear. Yeah, I do think Ultron is going to reappear, but that's more due to the fact that Tony Stark essentially created him. So it's a Tony Stark creation. So the big question that I've been asking myself since I left the cinema, since I watched Infinity War for the very first time, is not is Loki dead, but how is Loki going to return? Obviously, he could be in hell. He could be resurrected with Hela if Hela died, because this is a weird thing. We never seen Hela die, and obviously Thanos did appear. Did he pick up Hela? Because we know that Kate Blanchett did film a bunch of scenes somewhere. So there's a common idea that there's going to be some scene in either Valhalla or Hell with Frigga, with Odin, with Loki, with Hela. Obviously, they're not all going to be in the same place, but I think it's quite clear that Thor will go down to Hell to resurrect an army for some reason, because obviously Thanos is going to have a new army, or else there'd be no need for Thor to resurrect an army. So I think there's multiple ideas of how Loki could be centric to it, because Loki's been centric to the majority of the decent Marvel movies. Like I keep saying, guys, not every movie that Marvel make is great. Let's be honest, guys. Comment down below what is your worst Marvel movie? Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, yo, Warstu, there are no bad Marvel movies. But seriously, there is. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yeah, that was not a good movie, was it, guys? So let me know down below, is Loki going to survive? Now, I believe Loki is alive because it just makes no sense. I mean, sending the stone back, having Doctor Strange go talk to Loki, that makes a lot of sense. But he could do the same thing to the 2000 and God knows, obviously the first Avengers movie when Loki attacked New York. He could do the same thing to them. Tell him what happens in the future. You die in the future. So Loki isn't dead. Why not? Because if he was dead, they wouldn't have Tom Hiddleston being the main star of the Loki. I keep calling it a TV series, but obviously it's an online series on the Disney streaming service. So I don't believe that they would have him being the main star and not just being the narrator. So I know what you guys are going to say. Another Loki video. Yeah, I love the Loki videos. So I think it's a very interesting idea that this Redditor has said about Loki being key and essentially unmasking potentially Doctor Strange's plan and what Endgame actually means. So Endgame does incorporate Loki, Ant-Man, Tony Stark, and essentially Doctor Strange was delaying everything. Why do you think they had a massive fight in Titan and all that kind of stuff? Bit strange how Ant-Man's stuck in the quantum realm when the snap, if the snap even happened, because there is a crazy theory going out there that the snap didn't even happen in theory, but it is a bit deep, and I'll leave that video for another day. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. All your ideas down below would be awesome. We have got Captain Marvel coming up this week, so we'll have a bunch of videos about that. There's so many unanswered questions. How did Nick Fury lose his eye? Is Captain Marvel strong? How is Captain Marvel going to be depowered? I think that's quite obvious how she's going to be depowered in Avengers Endgame. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. The support in the comment section has been awesome this week. The engagement's been going up, which is pretty cool in the center of the comments. I'm going to try and reply back to as many people as possible, but it is pretty hard. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll get you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.